got Mr. Nightmare. I mean, Nightmare Falls, not Mr. Nightmare. Make sure I give you a thumbs up, like, subscribe. I just posted a video. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do Throwback Thursday on my channel for yesterday, but you know. That they go ahead and get the video started, man. Hard job Friday.
A single mother of four went into her children's bedroom to tell them to stop making so much noise and to go to sleep. The children told her that the bed keeps shaking and it's hard for them to go to sleep.
Huh?
The mother told them that it was their imagination, and everyone went to bed. The next night, Peggy heard loud knocks, footsteps, and shuffling going across the floor. When she investigated the sounds, a dresser was on the other side of the room. She pushed it back where it came from, but then it moved again by itself. Peggy then attempted to move it back one more time, but she couldn't. That scared her so much that she gathered her kids and went to a neighbor's house. Those same neighbors then investigated the house along with police officers. What they encountered in that house scared them so much that they ran out of the house and notified local news channels.
Damn.
This is the true story behind the movie The Conjuring 2.
Oh shit.
I'm from an 11. According to Peggy Hodgins, the haunting of her home at 284 Green Street in Enfield, North London, began in August 1977. Peggy, who lived there, with her 4 children, Margaret, who was 12, Janet, 11, Johnny, 10, and Billy, 7, who claimed that she knew something was up after there was a crash upstairs. When Peggy went to investigate, she found Margaret and Janet cowering in the corner of the bedroom. We told our mom the chest of drawers was moving toward the bedroom door, Janet said. She said, "Oh, don't be silly." But the chest then slid across the room. I just couldn't believe it, Peggy said. In fact, I pushed it back twice, and the third time, I couldn't move it. As a strange knocking noise seemed to spread through the house, Peggy went to get help. She first reached out to a neighbor, and then the police. When police officers...
Fuck getting help, I would have moved. Fuck all that. Fuck getting help, I would have moved.
Fuck the dumb shit. Arrived at the scene. She said that she witnessed a chair moving on its own. She said it came off the floor maybe half an inch. And I saw it slide off to the right about 3.5 or 4 feet before it came to rest. And with that, the infield haunting had just begun. As time went on, strange events at 284 Green Street seemed to escalate. Graham Morris, a Daily Mirror photographer, who visited the house at the family's request, described chaos, saying, "Things started flying around. People were screaming. And then Morris himself got hit by a flying Lego. Apparently, the infield poltergeist seemed particularly focused on 11-year-old Janet. I was used and abused," Janet recalled. "Some unknown force," she said, yanked her through the air and forced her to levitate. Additionally,
and the mama just prancing on, just that's nothing, honey. That's probably the wind. My mama, why we would have moved that same
Janet
day.
began speaking in the gravelly voice of an older man.
Oh hell no!
And he said, "Just before I died, I went blind, and then I had a hemorrhage, and I fell asleep, and I died in the chair in the corner downstairs," the voice said. But the voice said it from Janet on a recorded audio. Chillingly, a former occupant of the house named Bill Wilkins had died in that same exact way years earlier.
Stop killing your iPhone speakers. They don't want you to know this secret. The next time your speakers sound muffled after...
By 1978, the so-called infield haunting had attracted the attention of American paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. As depicted in the Conjuring 2 film, the Warrens came to England to investigate. Though their involvement was not as expansive as it was in the film, the Warrens did study the case and conclude that it was an authentic haunting. Now, you couldn't record the dangerous, threatening atmosphere inside the little house, Ed Warren later said, but you could film the levitations, teleportations, dematerialization of people and objects that were happening there. Not to mention the many hundreds of hours of tape recordings made of these spirit voices speaking loud in the rooms. To some, the Enfield haunting was nothing more than just an elaborate prank. Skeptics claimed that Janet made up the voice of Bill Wilkins himself, and that her mother encouraged her for attention and fame. Perhaps the most damning, investigators once caught the children bending spoons. Janet admitted to doing that, but said that she and her siblings were just trying to see if anyone could tell the difference. And Janet insisted that they faked paranormal events just 2% of the time. The
Oh,
family's
they bullshit.
defenders also point out that Peggy
Oh,
Hodges had nothing to gain from
oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. What if the Conjuring was fake? Imagine. I don't think so.
spreading the story.
Fuck, man.
Checkbook journalism, as the Daily Mirror photographer Morris put it, simply didn't exist at the time. In any case, the hauntings trickled to a mysterious end in 1979. Though the family says they sometimes experience slightly strange things after the haunting, like odd noises. Nothing extreme happened in later years. That said, their chilling experience has stuck with them to this day. It stays with you every step of the way, Margaret said. It's just like death, really. It gets a little bit easier as time goes on, but the fears and the memories of it is what happened. It never leaves you. And Janet, who experienced most of the haunting, dismisses the views of skeptics who say that she and her family made it up and made up the whole infield poltergeist. She says, I don't care what they think. I know what happened, and I know it was real. This was the true story behind The Conjuring 2.
What y'all believe, bro? Make sure y'all give me your thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I know this video wasn't long, but you know what I'm saying? At least I pushed out 2 videos for y'all, you feel me? I wasn't gonna do but one. But I gotta keep these motherfuckers going, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I give you a thumbs up, like, subscribe. See you on, see y'all. I'm gonna have both of these up tonight. One on while wrestling on. I'm gonna go to the store right now. Y'all gonna get probably when I get back. I gotta shower and all that shit before wrestling come on. See when I see y'all. Love y'all. Let's ride, nigga.